G'day everyone, Be Asian Dad here. Today we're here to do a review on the BlackRapid Sport Strap. Now before we get started, if you haven't done already, subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the videos that I upload itself. Now what the BlackRapid Sport Strap is just a strap for the camera to replace the over the neck camera strap that you normally get from the camera that comes out of the box itself. And the reason why for that is after a period of time of having the camera over your neck, you start to get a bit of neck pains, sore shoulders and upper back pain itself. So that's what these products are trying to help alleviate that pain that you get. And not only that, it also looks cooler too as well. Anyway, so what in the box itself you get is pretty much the strap itself, and it will come with a connector knob itself. So I'll just come so you can actually see. So this connector knob is where you connect the camera to the strap itself, and also at the end of the strap is a carabiner. So you pretty much take that off. So this itself is where you connect the camera with the screw itself. Now it's advisable to either put some sort of wet or a bit of saliva just to get a much better stickiness to the camera itself. That's what they suggest. Of course there's a loop here you can see at the end of it, and that's where the carabiner pretty much goes in, and this carabiner also comes with, and then you can also lock it so it doesn't come off by accident, unclip it by accident itself. Now what's also cool about this carabiner is if you have Manfrotto RC2 plates itself, you probably know, they've also got a nice little D-ring itself. So you can actually have this plate constantly connected to your camera itself, and then you can actually just hook this onto the D-ring itself that's on this plate itself, and pretty much just have this ready to go between your strap itself and the tripod itself. So it's kind of nice that you can actually do that, but today I'm just going to keep the actual D-ring itself. Here's a little movie. I've got a DSLR camera, and that pretty much just goes into there where you actually just screw in itself, and because you've got the carabiner, you can actually use that as a nice little lever to screw that in. So once that's screwed tight, you'll feel it nice and spongy itself. So how this one works is you pretty much loop this over your head and shoulder. Okay, so once that's hooked in, there will be another little strap here that you'll see, and that's pretty much goes over here, and then you just clip that in. Now the reason to have the little extra clip here is to just give it more stability for it to not move forward or backwards or out itself. So that's what that little extra bit of strap helps itself. So as you can see, now the camera is actually on my side itself. Now before you do purchase this strap itself, they are very designed for each side of your shoulder itself. So I'm a right hand held camera user. If you're a left hand camera held user, then make sure you get the left version of this strap itself. So as you can see, it's pretty much pull and shoot. As you can see, it's just nice little, it's a very nice run ring itself, and then you can just pretty much just drop it and run to the back itself. Now to actually lock this in place, there is two sort of clips here. So you got one at the front and you got one at the back itself. So normally you will set this one at the back to pretty much near where the drop-off point is, the lowest point, or just behind a little bit higher than that itself. So that's where you will normally clip it, and this is where the front one, you can change that itself. So what I would normally do would be to bring it down to its lowest point, and then you clip it. So therefore this now doesn't really move anywhere very far itself. It only moves very limited itself, so you can't even bring it up. But so basically it does that. So one of the good things about this strap itself is having the lens, always have the lens pointing back way towards your back to safeguard the actual glass itself at the front, of course. And you can now free lock itself pretty much. Now, on the larger lens, you would use a different method to mount this strap itself, which I'll show in the 200 lens itself. But as you can see, this is actually quite nice, and it doesn't actually bang too hard on the back itself of your neck and leg itself. So I've actually gone plenty of times with hiking with this strap itself, and it's actually quite comfortable itself still. But on longer tracks, it still does a little bit of banging on there. So just be mindful of that when you have, so maybe a little bit of cushioning sometimes on the side will be good for longer hikes. Now, as you can see, you can just pretty much take this up crop, and you'll pretty much leave that up. You can then just drop your camera itself, and then you'll do other stuff with that. So it's really quick and easy itself for that. Now, anyway, I'm going to show you how this strap will work with a larger lens now. So what your idea would normally do is you wouldn't actually mount this on the body itself. What you would do is, I'll just quickly change to the 200. So I've got a 200 on here. So on a 200 lens, on a larger lens, you will normally have this L bracket plate that comes with it, and that's where you would normally mount the BlackRapid itself onto that, rather than actually on its body. So therefore the center of it making more balance itself on the left and right, rather than, you can put it on the body, but then you'll get you're also putting a lot of mount stress on the mount itself, on the camera mount, but this is probably the best method of keeping it more balanced itself. So you can just see, I'm just going to pull it down here, and pretty much it's ready to go, and you can pretty much quick fire itself right up here. Very nice and easy itself. So as you can see, having a strap like this is much more balanced than actually putting it on the actual body itself. So definitely a great product to have for just generally, and it's actually quite a good price camera strap as well too. So definitely one I would actually recommend. Now this video is part of a mini series of videos of me exploring different alternative methods to carrying the camera instead of using the over the neck strap. Please check out the rest of the videos in this series. Now I hope you find this video informative and enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. And if you have any questions about this product itself or what you would like to see in the future, please comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And just remember, imperfections in life are beautiful and interesting. See you next time.